blue corner, weighed in at 61.7. He's 18, stands 5'9". He fights out of Combat Performance Academy and hails from Blackburn, Hamza Sajjid. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, weighed in at 61.1. He's 22, stands 5'7". He fights out of Apex MMA and hails from Holmestrand, Palani. Your referee, Mr. Alan Howcroft.
Fight number 9 of the evening. In the blue corner here, we've got Hamza Sajjid. In the black, trimmed with white. And in the red corner, we've got Palani, in the black and blue green hill shorts. Evenly matched fight, this on record. Should be a good one. We're starting with strong kicks there. Palani's with the in and out movement though.
See straight away Hamza can fight both stances, already switching. Ooh, a little kickboxing style, I like it. A little bit different, you don't normally see that in the cage too often. More like a Stephen Wonderboy style.
Yeah, he's happy to be on the cage there though. He's got to be aware he don't run out of room. Get stuck on the cage. Palani could potentially shoot underneath.
He's rocking a little bit to his back foot. That'll help if he goes for any takedowns at all.
Both happy to just stand and strike, aren't they?
Good shot, that one. Both a little bit square, don't you think?
Yeah, a little bit. They seem to just be happy to throw shots at each other and bang it out. Instead of like having a bit of
a play.
Yeah, play, a bit of IQ behind them to like first to go third and things like that. The Palani's in and out, so he should be trying to draw out to counter. Whereas he's moving out of the way but then not capitalising on it. Resetting and then throwing shots.
Yeah, Hamza, you can see his kickboxing style works with his long range, outer range, but when he's a little bit closer, it doesn't work.
Oh, he caught him with the right hand there.
Beauty.
Don't need to chase it though.
Reaching for it though now.
Can take his time, pick his shots.
He's got to be careful he don't fall in one of these. Over chasing it.
Seems a little bit shook, Palani. That shot must have been rocked him a little bit. The in and out movement stopped. Tell you what, Hamza, for a 3 fights experience, he's well composed, isn't he? Good 3 fights he's had though.
He's mixing up with a different sort of striking techniques.
Oh, beautiful overhand right. Oh, he caught him then.
Sat him to his knees.
He's got some hands on him. Oh, nearly caught the knee to the face then though.
This is me, I'll try and separate a little bit.
Nice head kick, nice head kick. Get back to the box and it worked. It worked really well.
Orthodox right hand over the top it was.
Palani just wiped his face a second ago and checked his hand like he's worried that he's bleeding a little bit, potentially.
With that one, he wants to aim a little bit lower to get under the elbows.
Yeah, he's not setting it up with hands, is it?
Brutal.
Oh, nice.
He returned.
He's got low hands. Low hands as Hamza. Wants to keep him tight. Doesn't have to prove anything to anyone. That was a fiery first round.
Yeah. Great to see if they can keep this up for the full 3 rounds. It's got fight of the night if it can do keep up to that.
It's a shame we can't just shout at him, just stay in the middle and scrap it out. That's what we want to watch.
For me, it has to be Hamza that takes that round for me with the drop.
Yeah, he knocked him down, didn't he?
10-8. Other than that, it were quite equal. Other than that, dropping, I'd say.
Yeah, Palani seemed to slow down a bit. Obviously, after he got rocked, I think he got rocked with one, and then he got dropped with one after. It slowed him down a little bit, but as the round went on,
he didn't stop.
Got his composure back.
He came straight back for it, and he gave it back. I think these two are both quite happy to strike, to be honest.
I'm happy to watch it.
It's definitely entertaining one to watch when they're both strikers. So it's more fun and entertaining, especially for the outside view that don't do any sort of training.
Even when they were rocked, you could be shooting in for a double and things like that. They're just not. They're just swinging it out, aren't they? It's what you want to see.
Tell these two just love to fight.
Let's go, round 2. Straight in, Palani. Overreaching a little bit with that right hand there, Hamza.
Palani's corner are telling him to box more. Let's see if he starts implementing it a little bit. I think it might have been a little eye poke there.
Yeah, I wondered what happened then. Nice jab.
Ooh, I heard that, to be fair. That could be a snappage of the plastic.
Yeah, I don't think it was intentional. We were going for the low kick. Corner team trying to give Palani some advice there, which is not allowed.
But we've seen Vaseline in the cage today, so this is a minor compared.
Give him some water while he's at it. Hamza can take the full 5 minutes there if he wants.
Yeah, you can tell he's experienced a little bit with this before, taking a bit more time than he needs. I'd recommend to all fighters to do the same.
Sometimes it can upset the rhythm though, can't you, when I get back to it? Especially if you're like in a good flow.
Definitely. More later in the fights, especially if your opponent is tired and you're not. It could have a detriment. It's always funny to see the facial expressions they pull.
Yeah.
Like 5 seconds up to starting the fight again. Trying to milk it a little bit longer.
Palani's not took his eyes off Hamza once since he kicked him in the nuts. Right. Although he's probably glad he hit him there. There is a bit of a saying, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. Nice push, front kick there.
Oh, he comes back with a little bit of sauce, yeah?
Kickboxing or karate style, that.
He's good at recovering back off those fancy kicks. Oh, then we're a trader. Oh, we got a cut now. I think that looks quite big, to be fair. It's gushing from his eye.
Above the eyebrow, is it?
Yeah, it's all down his chest now.
That right hand again, weren't it, for Hamza? He's just stalking him down, isn't he? I'd see him work behind the jab a little bit.
Yeah,
just to draw him in and then counter.
The hands then throw those fancy stuff. I like to call it the saucy stuff.
Got that sauce.
Yeah, that.
Oh, good left hook. Good left
hook.
Stay on that sort of thing. In with the 2s and 3s.
That cut looks quite deep, to be fair. The blood's looking very dark, and it's not a little scratch. Beautiful, that, straight down the middle.
I'd like to see him come with more after it, though, instead of just the singles.
First one just to set it up.
It's the first shot of the fight. Nice.
Nice in the pocket stuff, that.
Be good to see another phase from it, though. Hitting with a 2 and 3 and then change an angle and go in again.
Beautiful hips, beautiful hips.
Yeah, it's good defence, that. That's twice we've seen that from Hamza.
If Hamza wants to get a takedown, he needs to commit to it and run through it a bit more. A bit more like he's just done now. If you do it on the spot, it's very easy to get your hips back, as it is with only one takedown. You need to be able to chain him through and keep going. Reassess your balance.
He looks strong there, though, Palani. Looks like he's comfortable to defend. Maybe see a little hip throw attempt here. No, he's switched to the back. Oh, and he's broke with the striking. Nice.
He's teeing off him now.
That was a beautiful second round.
Palani loves to scrap. You can see he's cut. He's drenching in blood and he's swinging it out. He wants the blood, you can tell.
A little bit of inexperience from the corner team, though, here, I'd say. Like, using a T-shirt to try and stem the cut. They're putting no pressure on it. No Vaseline either. Like, if you're a cornerman, you should know how to deal with a cut in in a fight to stem the bleeding, potentially go in his eye.
But it could potentially be a fight stopper in future minutes or something like that. So it's something you've got to get on top of within the rounds.
If you're in Hamza's corner now, what are you telling him? He's ready to go. He's already ready to go.
When he's going for his shots, he's got to commit to him, or he's got to run his feet. Yeah. If he's going for his shots and not committing to it, that's when he's going to fail and get tired from doing so.
I think he's okay to keep standing, but instead of trying to land that 1 and a 2 in singles,
I think keep his movement a little bit.
Yeah.
He's a little bit better with his feet moving. I'll just a bit more with the angles. If he's not in line with Palani's hips, it's going to be hard for Palani to land any power within the shots because he's going to have to reassert his angle.
And here we're seeing it again. Doctor putting Vaseline to the cut.
That should have happened in the round break.
It's not going in his eye, is it? But it does look a nasty cut, especially as amateur as well. Do you want to get all this scar tissue in your face and then stints your professional career?
It's one of them that when you get cut in your eyebrow, it is one that maybe at the time looks a bit worse than it actually is, just because it's a very bloody area. When it
susceptible
gets
to
cut.
keep reopening though, aren't they?
What we're saying, a glue job or a stitch job.
Too much fuss on now.
Yeah.
But Hamza, he knows he can hurt him with the hands. He's already done it once in the fight. He's done it 2 or 3 times actually, but he's overcommitting with him, trying to land too hard. If he throws a couple of shots away to close the distance and then land, then...
Yeah, well, once he does land, he needs to take his time. Take his time and pick the shots instead of just swinging in and hoping that he drops him.
And when he swings, that's when he gets caught with the counters, isn't it?
Watch coming too far in your head.
So he stays static. He's trying to reach with that one shot. More variety there, but he's not. His guard's not tight.
You can tell Hamza maybe going for a few more takedowns this round.
Right hand.
Looks like the plan maybe to get him on the cage and then go for the takedowns from there.
Palani's corner are calling him to push the pressure.
So yes, same again, onto the cage, go for the takedown. This is good work with his hips.
Nice defence.
Probably wants to get a little bit of a base within his legs.
So he's defending the left arm there with like the Lego man grip on the bicep. Like to see him bring it up on the inside and get a frame.
Nice,
he's landed on top there.
He's floated well.
He's going to strike on... Oh, I thought he was going to strike on the exit.
Now let's see, is that tired Hamza out or not?
Looks like it has a little bit. His footwork seems to be a bit laboured.
Thumb shield out now.
It's a sign of his tiring.
His coaches are calling to put it on him and put it on him quick. They think he can finish.
Who wants it more now? Who wants it more? Who's got that dog in him?
That was a beautiful straight down the middle.
He's just overcommitting with that backhand. Palani's taking advantage of it.
If you were Hamza now, would you go for any more takedowns or just try and keep on the feet?
I'd attempt the takedown. He's getting tagged quite a bit. He's got to sell the hands a little bit more.
He's landing that straight perfectly now. He's landing,
his head's in the same spot every time, I'd say. Palani's attack, cottoned onto that. Good takedown defence. Nice. He has no interest in the grapple at all. Disengaging, staying.
I'd like to just see a second phase from Palani, like you've said earlier. He does his 3-punch combo, maybe after that, fire again when he's not expecting it.
Yeah, use the first phase to get Hamza out of position.
Miss there.
He's got him backed up against the cage. You can see off here. Covered in blood.
Oh, we just got squirted in blood there.
That's what we want. He's just swinging big left hooks.
I thought it was soft house spitting on me then, but then it was there, blood out there. Out the cut.
I say it, mate, don't spray it. Good defence again. He went for the takedown again. And he got it this time. He secured it this time, but is that enough at the end of the round? I don't think that's enough, unless he causes significant damage now. He is finishing strong. Oh, another kick to the nuts. Just wiping blood off myself.
Can't say I was expecting that. Good squirt of blood in my mouth.
Palani's asking for time here, how long he's got left. He needs to focus on the fight. That's 2 nut shots now, and although in like separate positions, does it warrant a point take?
I'd say he probably has to, because they were both unintentional, he probably has to get a warning before he gets the points. You could tell it was on the floor, it was just kicking away, and probably just a mistiming from both of them, to be fair. So I won't say so quite yet. If it was a point taken, well, that would definitely detriment the whole scorecard, because he got a 10-8 in the first round. He's won the next 2, so it's like, how would that put the scorecard?
He's took the point.
Oh, he has.
He took the point.
He has taken the point.
He was in a strong position, Hamza, so the kick to the nuts affected the position, and he was finishing strong.
So if he wins this round, it'd be a 9-9. First round was 10-8 to...
I think that could potentially change the result of the fight, that person.
First round was 10-8 to Hamza.
He's not happy with the referee, he's arguing his point. But it's been made, the decision's been made.
Cheeky little push from the ref at the end. Get out my space.
He's not happy at all, but pointless whinging about it. Pointless complaining, he can't control it. Unfortunately, it is what it is.
That is probably, can't say for sure, but it's definitely going to affect the scorecards.
100% it's going to affect the scorecard.
I think it's going to affect the winner as well, personally.
Best outcome for him now is a draw, especially with a point take. Would you score the first at 10-8 as well, though? To Hamza for the knockdown.
Yeah, 10-8 for Hamza, I'd say. Got the knockdown. It was a clear knockdown.
But it was a 50-50 round until that point.
Just went straight to his knees, didn't he? He hit him and he went straight down, dropped to his knees and got up. So for me, that's probably a 10-8.
That's down to the judges anyway. That's not on us.
All right, we'll leave it with
the
MC.
They can make the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. We have a majority decision in favour of your winner. In the blue corner, Hamza Sajjid. Please show your appreciation for Palani.
And there we go. That point take changed the outcome of the fight, in my opinion.
From that, it would have been a draw if it wasn't taken. So, yes, I believe Palani was the better fighter, but if the point was not taken, I believe it would we would have drawn, probably depending on the other judges. But that is the fight game. You got to play with the rules, and he didn't play along those rules. So,
but what performance from Hamza? He's got good hands, he's got good movement, he's got good kicks. I think when he gets back to the gym, if he starts to put it all together, work on his route to win, you know, his big future ahead of him. He's definitely a fighter, isn't he?
First round, he was good. Hamza was very good within the first round. He dropped off a little bit as the fight went along, so maybe that is a fitness thing, maybe it is a footwork thing. So a few little things within fitness, maybe even takedowns, trying to run the pipe a little bit more. A few things for Hamza that he could work on, and both. But Palani, I think what he could work on was maybe second phase attacks. They probably got on stuff. So things that both fighters can take from that fight and then learn from it in the drawing board again.
That was an amateur fight.
Yeah, imagine that, 3 5s.
Jeez.
That would be a naughty one, yeah?